morning, everybody. This is the Walnut Lodge Yoga Volant location, the 8:30 Saturday morning flow. So, hello everybody out there. I know Lisa is there. It's a little dark in the morning. One more week, and then we're on daylight savings time. I'm probably one of the few people in the world that actually like that. So, it's a kind of a chilly morning. We had 2 super beautiful summer days. And every time the temperature changes, like 40 degrees difference at my house here this morning than yesterday, my nose is a little runny. So if I have to stop and blow my nose a little bit, please excuse me. We're going to need 1 block, possibly 2, or 1 block and maybe a bolster or a blanket, something for your head. We're going to do a class for hips today. And we're going to start with some nice slow sun salutations. So I think that's about it. That's all the props that you need. So let's just, from here, let's press back into a child pose. Stretch your arms out forward. I'm not going to be here too long. Just kind of get a read on like what your hips are like. Mine are pretty tight since I went mountain biking yesterday. Excuse me. So just settle back. Relax the sockets. Relax the armpits. And then lift up, tuck the toes, press back to an easy down dog. And then shift your weight to your right leg. Just press through that right heel, kind of sink that hip. And then shift. And then press both. And then walk the hands and feet together. Shift the weight back up to your legs. Flatten your back. Inhale up. All right, palms together. Feel your feet. Roll the thighs in. Press down. Lift the belly up through the chest. Relax the shoulders. Press the hands. Couple big breaths up the front, down the back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, sun A. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. And down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Breathe. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arms down. Number 2, inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale, lengthen. Step back and down. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, inhale up, arms down, inhale, number 3, exhale, over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale, exhale, arms down, inhale, up, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, step back and down. Inhale, up dog, exhale, press back, breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen, exhale, inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, step back and down. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Look front, inhale, jump. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch. Moving on to sun bees, but first I'm going to change my shirt because I'm really hot. I thought it was going to be colder. So give me a minute. There we go. That's going to be better. I know I'm all black. James said I have to do something about that. I guess I'm going to have to. All right. Sun salutation B. Inhale. Bend the knees. And stretch. Exhale. Over. Inhale. Lengthen. Step or jump. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Right leg steps forward. Keep your back leg parallel. And just come on up. Keep that knee bent in the back just a little bit. Keep dropping the pelvis down. Arm stretch. Pull that right knee to the inside. Lift your belly up. And I'm only going to hold this first one. So just because we're going to do a lot of hip work today, so just starting up, getting a little bit bigger of a stretch on that. Exhale, slowly over and back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, push, back leg parallel. Square up, pelvis, sit bones, back knees a little bent, lift the belly up, left knee to the inside, a couple breaths, let that stretch. Slow. Exhale. Over. Send that leg back and down. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale through the squat and up, reach back, exhale, arms down. And again, inhale, bend the knees. Stretch, and exhale over. Inhale, lengthen, step or jump, and down. Inhale, up dog. Cross back. Right leg steps forward, and push up. Exhale, over, and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, and push. Exhale, over, and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale, and up, reach back, exhale, arms down. Number 3, inhale. Bend the knees, pull, stomach up, feel that fold, up, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, step or jump, inhale, up dog, exhale, press back, right leg forward, and push. Exhale, over, down, up dog. Inhale, exhale, left leg, and push. Exhale, over. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, Exhale. Pull. Inhale. Lengthen. And stretch. Exhale. Arms down. Number 4. Inhale. Bend the knees. And stretch. Exhale over. Inhale, lengthen. Step or jump. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg. And push. Exhale, over. And down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Inhale, left leg. And push. Exhale, over. And down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale, and up, reach back, exhale, arms down, one more. Inhale, bend the knees. This time we're going to go all the way to that squat, and we're going to just stay here a couple breaths. And then we're going to just stretch our legs. Now push through your collarbones. A couple breaths here. And then step back and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Inhale, right leg, and push. Exhale, and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Left leg, inhale, and push. Exhale, over. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, breathe. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach and up. Exhale, arms down. All right, so I'm sweating. Hope you guys are sweating. All right, so now it's funny how that creeps up. So we're gonna get our blocks, or our block, and our bolster. I'll use both so you can kind of see what's up. So we're gonna put our block this way, right? And we're gonna stand on it, put the other block in front, stretch that leg together or straight, and then put the other leg right beside the first leg. And then what we're gonna be doing is, I'm standing on my right leg, we're gonna take that left heel down towards the ground, and then we're gonna pull that left hip up as high as you can.
Sideways.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn sideways now. So, here's the thing about kind of setting this up. Now, if you're a small person, I'm a pretty small person, then the distance between your hip sockets isn't that much. Hip socket to hip socket. So, for people that are bigger, when you stand on this block, you might be able to get your heel all the way down, just because there's that much distance from hip socket to hip socket. So if that's you, then you're going to need to stand higher. So either stand on 2 blocks or flip your standing block to the higher position. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can go to a step. Now, when I first worked this series, I did it on the steps at the lodge. So if you have, like, there's one step here going into the little yoga studio, you could use that. If you have a staircase, you could use the staircase. Actually, the staircase is the easiest thing to use, because then you don't have to have a block for your hands. You can just put your hands on a higher step, because we're going to be in this forward bend the whole time, and it's really important to keep your hips right over your foot, because we want to work that line of the pelvis and through the hip. All right, so again, just to look at that, I'm standing on my right foot, and then I'm straightening that leg, and then here's my left foot. So I'm going to push this heel as far down as I can, and I can't reach the ground. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that heel up, and I can go a little past my block. That's about it. And so that will be my range of motion. The important thing here from the side view is don't let this left leg drift back. You want to keep your left leg beside your right leg. And if you drift it back, then you're going to get out of the line of muscle that we want to work. All right. So I think that's pretty clear. The people that do class at the studio, you're good because you've done this. And then this forward bend thing here, you have to be able to put your hands on something. So maybe you're up on the bolster and the block. Maybe you have a couple blocks. Now the whole thing is unstable. And that's the good thing about doing this on the blocks, because the more unstable this is, the more your core is going to fire. If we're on a staircase, it's more stable, so you don't get that. There's advantages to the staircase, though. All right, so we're going to put our right foot on the block, straighten that right leg, flex your left ankle, and we start by pushing down, and then inhale, up. I'm actually just holding my knees together. Exhale, down, inhale, up. Exhale, push it towards the floor. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, towards the floor. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, 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 up. Now we're going to stay here. Keep lifting that left hip up, pulling it. And then drop it down. Stay there. And foot down. Come off the block and stand up. And we're just gonna wiggle the hips. Now, you might be really sweating. That's what I'm doing. It's the core work. It seems deceptively simple. And when you're doing this, if you feel like you're not getting any lower or any higher, that's okay. You know, the work is on the outside of the standing hip and the inside of the working legs. You're going to feel the adductor line. You're going to feel that whole line pull up into the stomach as you feel the outside of your standing leg stretch. And then you'll feel the rotators, piriformis, the quadratus femoris stretching. And so when you come to standing then, I feel pretty lopsided. All right, so let's go to the other leg. So standing on that left leg, stretch that leg to straight, flex the right. Press it down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Excuse me. Exhale, down. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, down, inhale, up, stay there, breathe. And then drop it. And foot down. And come up. All right. Wipe the sweat off. Use my other sleeve because I forgot my towel. And just wiggling the hips. Not wiggle, circle. Go one way and then the other a couple times. And then just press the sit bones down and then just push your pelvis forward. And just stay there. All right, and come to vertical. All right. So moving on to the second one. So we're going to turn our block. You're only going to need one block for this. If you don't have a decent forward bend, you might need a second block. But sometimes it's actually easier just to put your hands on the floor and excuse me. And because it's pretty unstable. So for this one, we're going to put, we'll put our right foot here. Now, I have a really short shin. And my ankle, it has a decent flexibility, but this kind of determines whether or not you can keep your heel down on the block. So in this exercise, you need to keep your heel on the block because what we're going for is we're going for a stretch and work of the soleus, which is the muscle underneath the gastroc. So this is just a series of deep folds and then extensions. So I'm going to sit back here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight up onto the block. Now I have to use my hands, I have to come up this high. Some of you will be able to just shift and pick your knee up right here. Now if I pop my heel off of the block and let my knee go forward, I can be here. Because then what's happening is I'm just counterbalancing my weight over my ankle. But because when I have my heel down, I can't get that far forward, most of the weight is back behind the support. And that is a super hard position to hold. So what you do is you push off of the leg that's on the ground, and you shift everything up onto that right leg, and you keep that heel down. Use your hands, use the foot that's on the ground. I mean, if you pop forward and let the heel come up, Are you doing a bad thing? No, it's just that you're not going to get that stretch and work in that soleus that you could get if you keep your heel down. All right, so we're going to do about 7 of these. So you're going to sit back. On the first one, I'm not going to, so I'm just going to kind of be here. So we're going to shift forward, pick the knee up, and then you're going to stretch that leg up to the ceiling, straighten your standing leg, lift your hip as high as you can, and then you're going to roll the hip down, bend the knee, and fold back down onto the block. So we shift forward, pick it up, and stretch, roll the hip up, push the standing leg just straight, and then slowly roll the hip down, bend the knee, and fold into the socket. Shift forward, pick it up, and push and lift the hip, roll it down, bend the knee, and slowly we go down. Shift forward, pick it up, and stretch it up. Roll the hip, bend the knee, and slowly we go down. Shift forward, pick it up, and stretch up. Roll the hip, roll it down, bend the knee, and slowly we come down. Shift forward and pick it up, and stretch. Leg goes up, hip lifts. Roll the hip, bend the knee, and slowly we come down. Last one. Shift forward, pick it up, and stretch up. Roll the hip, bend the knee, and slowly we come down. This time, grab a hold of that block, and then just kind of sit back on your heel. Now, a lot of people don't need this deep fold. I'm one of the people that do. So what happens to me in this is the inside of my leg has to work so hard that it releases my whole outside line. All right, so now what we're going to do is take that leg we were standing on, the right leg, send it back, and then just bend that left leg. All right, and we're going to come down and let your hip drop so we're not in a pigeon. That thigh is pretty parallel to your spine, maybe open just a little bit. And I'm dropping my hip to the inside, and I'm letting my chest reach, getting a little bit of stretch, not a big stretch, more of a release. And then we're going to roll our torso back to center, right over that leg, and then just roll the sit bone down, put your shoulder or your upper arm on your knee, and then you can relax, or you can put something under your head here if you want. and then roll. Back through the center. Just kind of roll into that hip a bit. Pull that other knee in. So that, see, for me, that hip is really, it's really loose, or deep and loose, because we did all that work there. But we just do this little stretch just to let go of that hip a little bit. All right, so tuck the toes under, press back to the down dog, just push through the heels. And come on down. All right. So other side. So I find this pretty challenging. And if you don't, I'm sure that you'll notice something later. And I always sweat a lot doing this. And it's just mainly because of all that core stabilization. All right, so our left leg's gonna go up. Feel that knee to the inside. And then here we go. Shift forward, pick it up. And stretch the standing leg, stretch the working leg, lift up that hip. And then we're gonna drop the hip, bend the knee, and slowly we go down. Shift forward, pick it up, and slowly, excuse me, go to straight. Lift the hip up as high as you can, and then roll, bend the knee, and come down. Shift forward, pick it up, and stretch both legs to straight. Lift that right hip up as high as you can, and then roll it down, bend the knee, and slowly down. Now if you could lower all the way and not touch until you're down here, that would be ideal. That's kind of what you're working for. All right, shift forward, pick it up, and slowly reach and roll, and hip drop, and bend the knee, and slowly we come down. Shift forward, pick it up, and stretch, and lift it up as high as you can, and roll the hip, and bend the knee, and slowly we come down. And shift and lift, and stretch the legs. Roll it up, roll it down, and bend the knee, and sink. Two more, and shift and lift, and stretch it up, and push as high as you can, and roll the hip, and bend the knee, and slowly we come down. Last one, and shift and lift, and stretch both legs. Lift it high, roll it up, and roll it down, and bend the knee, and slowly we come down. Grab a hold of the block, sit back, just let that hip squash in. Release that. Send that left leg back. Right leg parallel and bend. Creep that left knee back as far as you can. Down on your elbows, and then roll that left hip. Relaxing this left shoulder. So not so much on the other side, but on this side, I can feel that stretch through my ribs, into my quadratus line, and down to my hip. Because this is my tighter side. So we're just gonna breathe here. And then roll through, and then sit bone down, and then shoulder down, and just rest here. In. Roll back center. Pull that left leg in. Just come to sitting on your shins. Just sit a minute. So yesterday I thought that today's class, I thought it'd be nice and easy, change of weather again. But when you don't do this series that often, which I don't anymore because I initially did it to fix my hip, which it did, I would do it all the time. Now I haven't done it in a while, and it's challenging. I mean, you can do it, but I'm sweaty, and now my hips feel good. And you know, there's a lot of you guys out there, I could name a few people in my class that have this tight outside line, you know, so sometimes we have trouble engaging that inner thigh, and you notice that when you're standing on the block, especially in the first exercise. You know, on my compromised side, I'm always having to fix the foot position. I'm always having to roll to the second toe. On my other side, I don't even think about it. So it's a good thing to show you, you know, what things you still need to kind of work on to refine the balances. All right, so we have just one more of these, and you need 2 blocks for this one. So this one is about your calf, is about the gastroc. You know, so the gastroc is the calf muscle on the outside, the one that kind of pops up. And then it's also just kind of an amazing stretch for the calves. All right. So we're going to put our forefoot, the ball of the foot on the blocks, both of them. Now, the block is going to tilt. That's okay. If you have really long feet, you know, your heels might go all the way down. I'm holding onto this railing because, like, can I get my heels down? Not really. The block tilts the whole way if I try to get my heels down. So I'm not going to try to put my heels down. But I like to have that block hit just the top of my longitudinal arch. Alright, so you're going to be there, and then you're going to put your hands on the second block. Your knees are together. If you can get your big toes together, they're also together. You're rolling those thighs in. And you're just going to push your heels down. And then you flatten your back out. This is inhale. Exhale, you're going to push up on the balls of the feet. Curl your head in towards your legs. Reach your head as close to your knees as you can. That's exhale. And then inhale, chest goes out, heels reach. Exhale and push up. Inhale and go down. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, reach down. Exhale, lift your pelvis. Inhale, reach the sit bones back. Exhale, tailbone towards your face. Inhale, tailbone out. Exhale, push up under your toes. Inhale, reach the heels down. Exhale, roll the thighs in. Inhale, keep them as you go down. Exhale, pull your stomach. Inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, lift the pubic bone. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, press up. Inhale, push down. Exhale, pull your face in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, reach down. Exhale, pull up. Inhale and down. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. I'm going to hold it down. Keep the thighs rolling in. Keep the heels reaching. Just breathe. And then step off. And then here's the nice payoff for this. Just put your hands down on the ground. And usually it's a really nice, easy forward bend, especially if you have a tight calf. And then just come down to the mat. All right, that was probably enough of those. Moving on to the last bit today. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to end with the passive back bends. Now, you can do them from a hero, you can do them just sitting on your heels, or you can do them with your legs stretched straight forward. Of course, you get more stretch if you're going from this position. 3 positions with the block. First one is between the shoulder blades. Second one is right, the lower edge of this block is right at the waist. And the third one is on your sacrum. So I think I will actually do the first one facing away and then the other ones to the side. The first one's side, yeah, that's what I'll do. The first one side and then the other one's facing the other way. So the block is going to go this way, right? So it's you're going to turn it up as high as you can, and then the long side is going to go on your spine. Now the second block is going to be there if you need it to put your head on. Some people do not like their heads dropping back. If that's you, you put that block underneath your head. All right, so take the block, reach it behind you, and then you're going to lean back between the shoulder blades, tuck your tailbone under, reach towards your knees, and then just try to relax back as much as you can. So the first one for me is, I have to struggle with the quads. And then, like I said, if you need this underneath your head, grab it, put it here. I don't usually like that. Or you could use a bolster. Slowly tuck your chin. If you want to use your hands, use your hands. Curl forward, slow. Pull your jaw into your neck. Rock forward. And then down dog. Tuck the toes and easy press back. Kind of halfway in between down dog and forward bend. And come down. All right. Second one. So we're going to put this block, going to dig the edge, the lower edge, right where your last lumbar meets the sacrum. So it's going to be, your waist is going to straddle this. And hands on your feet if you can. That'll help you extend your spine if you need to. Breathe. Sometimes I like to go side to side on this one. I can feel my hip flexors stretching as well as my quads. A little bit of side side kind of allows me to distinguish them. Tuck your chin. Slowly roll up. Hands down. And another down dog. Down dog. Get the heels down, so walk back until that can happen. And then just keep rocking the pelvis. Let your belly drop. And come down. All right. Now the last one, you're going to try to put this on your sacrum. So I have to kind of get up to get my tailbone near the back edge of it. If you don't want to do this one, go to either one of the other two and just repeat that. All right. What I mean, I have to kind of come up, and then I got to get it so my tailbone is on it, and then I have to pull my feet forward to get my quads or my knees slightly off the ground when I start. And then I can reach them back again. And then back we go. On this one, my head touches. Keep the knees kind of pulling towards one another to feel those inner thighs. Keep reaching your sit bones towards your knees. Now slowly we push up, tuck your chin. Slow roll. And again, to the down dog. Now we're going to come into a squat, heels down. So if you need to open your legs like me, do that. If you can do the squat with your legs together, do that. And then just hang forward. Slowly shift forward and stretch. Rotate those legs back to parallel, and then again, pull the quads up. And calm down. All right, we're just gonna sit here for a minute. So nice and tall, relax the shoulders, drop your chin a bit. Nice, steady, even breaths. So we've been working pretty hard. A lot of, not so much upside down, but a lot of up and down. And then those back bends, those were 2 minutes in each one of those positions. So, that can be challenging for people. We're going to end with headstand and then shoulder stand. If you don't want to do either one of those, just throw your legs up a wall or go into corpse. If you want to do them, it's going to be a 3-minute headstand, and then about a minute in the shoulder stand to stretch the neck out a bit. I'll give you timings. If you only want to stay up there for a minute, just stay up there for a minute. If you want to go to a wall now, I'll give you a couple seconds here to go to the wall while I get a drink. All right. So here we go. And up you go. One minute. 2 minutes. And 3 minutes. Come on down. And then make your way to head to shoulder stand. Slowly pike it down and then roll. Left foot down, cross over with the right ankle and twist to the left. Bless you. roll center. Change legs. And slowly roll center. Stretch the legs long. And rest a minute. Big inhale. Exhale, roll to your right side. And press yourself up. All right, everybody. That's it for this morning. I think it's enough, right? Namaste. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your day.